Borders and territories have been an integral part of the world's political structure since ancient times. However, there is a region in the world that doesn't belong to any country. This region is called Terra Nullius in Latin, which means the land or the territory that no one owns. The world's only Terra Nullius is located in Bir Tawil, a 2,060 square kilometer desert region situated between Egypt and Sudan. Bir Tawil has an interesting story. Bir Tawil's area is the same as that of Luxembourg. When Egypt and Sudan were British colonies, British cartographers drew two maps in 1899 to accurately mark the boundaries of the two countries. The region bordering Egypt and Sudan was inhabited by various tribes. The British first demarcated a straight and linear border without bringing them into their position. Then, in 1902, the British officers decided that all the tribes that wanted to live in Egypt would be kept within the borders of Egypt, and the same decision was taken in Sudan. As a result, the new boundary was drawn again. Bir Tawil belonged to Egypt according to this boundary, as it was the grazing around the Abda tribe of Aswan, while the adjacent Halaib Triangle region was included in Sudan due to its proximity to Khartoum. The main difference between Bir Tawil and Halaib triangles is that the latter is closer to the Red Sea and has port facilities and oil and mineral reserves. As a result, both Egypt and Sudan have been claiming it since the British era. Although Sudan initially retained its rights, Egypt later took over the region under President Gamal Abdel Nasser by sending an army. Later in the peace treaty, the two countries decided that the issue over the region would be resolved through diplomatic negotiations. However, no clear decision could be made about Halaib's rights. In recent times, the tribal people of the region have claimed to be Egyptians, assuming that their rights will be vested in Egypt. However, Sudan still includes the region as part of Sudan on its map, since neither Egypt nor Sudan considers Bir Tawil as part of their country. In this case, the country that claims Bir Tawil as its own will no longer have possession of the Halaib Triangle. This is why Bir Tawil is unclaimed and does not belong to any country. Many people have claimed Bir Tawil as their country since 2014, but no international organization, UN, or other countries have brought that claim into context. Even though Bir Tawil is the world's only habitable but free region, anyone cannot go and claim ownership of this region. Bir Tawil is a unique region that doesn't belong to any country, but it has an interesting history and unresolved territorial disputes. While it remains unclaimed, the world watches and waits to see which country will claim as its own.